Title: The 444 Train. Every night, exactly at 4:44 a.m., the old railway crossing alarm would ring in the quiet town of Black Hollow, even though the tracks had been abandoned for over 40 years. People in town whispered about it. Some said it was just malfunctioning tech. Others believed it was the ghost of a train that never arrived. Jake, a curious vlogger hungry for clicks and thrills, decided to find out the truth. He packed his camera, flashlight, and headed to the crossing one chilly night, determined to film the phantom train. At 4:30 a.m., fog began creeping in, unnaturally fast, thick and low like a living thing. The crossing alarm suddenly rang out at 4:44, sharp as ever. Jake aimed his camera at the tracks. There was nothing. Then, the ground started to shake. From the mist emerged a train. Not rusty or old, but black, sleek, and impossibly silent. No wheels screeched, no steam hissed. It simply glided. But the windows, they weren't windows. They were like dark mirrors, reflecting back distorted versions of Jake's face, twisted, screaming. Against all better judgment, Jake approached. The train door hissed open. Inside, it was pitch black, yet he could hear things. Whispers in a language he didn't know, cries of pain, and something chewing. He stepped back. Then his name was whispered. "Jake!" Frozen, he asked, "Who's there?" The voice replied, "You." Suddenly, the camera went dead. His flashlight flickered. The air turned ice cold. A pale hand reached out from the doorway, not threatening, beckoning. Jake turned to run, but the fog had become a wall. The trees were gone. The world had vanished. Then he was on the train. He didn't remember stepping on. He didn't remember moving. But he was inside, and the doors were closed. Outside the window, the world he knew flew by in reverse. Trees unwinding, stars rotating backward. His reflection grinned at him, though he wasn't smiling. He screamed. No sound came out. The last thing his camera captured, found later near the crossing, was a blurry image of Jake's horrified face, reflected in a dark train window. And behind him, rows and rows of passengers with no faces. The 444 train still comes every night. And now, one of its windows looks a lot like Jake's eyes, staring out, silently begging someone to stop the train. But no one ever does.